What up, fam? Anthony Dream Johnson here, your favorite president of the Manosphere, CEO of the 21 Convention, CEO of 21 Studios, co-founder of the Red Man Group, founder of the 22 Convention, and several other fun organizations like that. Today, I have a huge announcement for you guys, but I'll try to keep it brief. That way we can focus in and get you guys where you need to go. Link, of course, in the description for the page that we're going to go through right now. So the announcement today is for the 21 Convention 2020 main event in Orlando, Florida, this October 1st to 4th, 2020. And that's actually part of a larger 21 summit that involves 3 conferences. This event, the main flagship 21 Convention you guys have come to know and love, as well as the 21 Convention Second Patriarch Edition for Fathers, held for the first time last year in Orlando, Florida. And of course, the now infamous 22 Convention to make women great again, that you guys have probably seen on the news, Facebook, Twitter, all these kind of places. But those things are separate. Let's focus in here now on the 21 Convention main event. You guys, again, have come to know and love on the channel, the speeches and podcasts for years. So, the very top here, we got the world's ultimate convention for men. Humble brag, of course, right? Richard Grannon here on the left. You guys saw a speech come out recently. And of course, no introduction needed for Elliott Hulse, infamous internet YouTube strongman. Millions of subscribers on his channel, viewed around the world by hundreds of millions of men. So it's going to be, again, this event is going to be in Orlando, Florida, celebrating our 14-year anniversary after being founded here in Orlando, Florida, about 14 years ago now. I started organizing the event. It's going to be October 1st to 4th. That's a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, although most attendees typically show up on a Wednesday night because we start Thursday morning. So most guys will show up on September 30th, Wednesday night, about 7, 8 p.m. from the airport, something like that. And most guys will leave on Monday the 5th, but you can leave as well Sunday night if you really want to. Tickets are on sale now. Early bird tickets just came out about a day and a half ago, so very recently. And they're only $9.99, so $1,500 off the full price. And you can actually bring a friend free if you buy in July, so a very limited window to do that. So you can buy a ticket for $9.99, split in half with a friend, $500 a piece. Boom, there you go. Again, that's July only. And on top of that, though, it's a limited seating event due to COVID. It's not a government thing. There's no limitations like that. But the hotels, all of them have this policy of limiting the meeting capacity and stuff. So I can't do much about that. So the event is going forward, but we've got to limit the capacity. So you need to buy a ticket fast. It's going to sell out, I think, pretty soon. Getting into it, though, you can bring friend free. July only, $9.99 right now. Going through it, these are media badges, Pokemon badges, as I sometimes call them on Twitter. I say the media love us. Of course, it's a joke. They fucking hate us. What else is new? Showing off for, where you got in the news earlier this year with 22 Convention, a little bit of 21 as well. Blaze, New York Times, Piers Morgan, New York Post, Sky News, Board Panda, all this stuff, blah, blah, blah. We got an email list here if you want to join the list for future updates on the events this year, next year, and beyond. You can get that for free, and you get early bird discounts, bonuses, stuff like that in the email list. Join right there at the 21convention.org. That's .org, not .com. Like I said, this event is celebrating 14 years of the 21 Convention. Our 14th anniversary is in about, a week and a half from now. It's coming up real soon here in July. And this event, the 21 Convention main event and the larger 21 Summit, that involves 3 events. That's celebrating 14 years of being in business now. So fuck yeah. A lot of you guys have been there along the way. I really appreciate that. Following the channel, not just recently for the past couple of years, but some of you more than a decade. I appreciate that. I am billing this event as America's last stand for masculinity. That's kind of a big topic, so maybe get into that later. But this is it, man. I think really American men and Western men, whether you live in Canada, Australia, whatever, it's time we step the fuck up. This is how we do it. Going through this is just some of the description of the event, all this stuff. It's pretty fun, pretty solid, pretty savage, solid stuff. I recommend you read it. What went wrong? This is actually the Great Fire of Rome in the background. The war on men went nuclear. Defend American masculinity. Fuck yeah. Gender relations have collapsed. That's probably not a surprise to any of you watching the channel. But for people who are new to the event and new to what we do and the speakers and the content and all that, this is actually important for them to read and understand. But give it a read. I think you'll enjoy it quite a bit. Men are lost, aimless, and fatherless. Yep. Masculinity has been outlawed. Yep. What you'll experience at the convention, you'll actually be able to boost your toxic masculinity by up to 9,000%. So you actually will get your power level of masculinity over 9,000, of course. We will have these hats here on sale at the event, 100% toxic masculinity. I have a couple myself here in the room, and we'll actually have probably 30, 40 I'll bring to the event. So if you want to buy one, boom, there you go. You'll be able to conquer the world and get the woman of your dreams, including if you have to face off against a 4-armed gorilla, no problem. You'll have freedom from Clown World, because at the convention, it's a feminism-free experience. No, fuckery like that. So it's pretty nice. I even put here it's practically a vacation. And of course, the 21 convention is the gold standard in Manosphere events. We are the best by far and have an unbeatable track record now of 14 years and 18 events around the world across, let's see, 3 continents and 5 countries. Fuck yeah. Of course, what you guys are really focused on here, probably what most of you want to see, is the confirmed speakers, aka the dream team. Yes. I'll be there, of course, speaking. I pretty much speak at every 21 convention. It's pretty rare that I don't, so I'll be there speaking. Once again, Elliott Hulse, I think he would need no introduction. If you do want to find out more about him, just go on YouTube or Google and type Elliott Hulse. He has helped millions and millions of men around the world and inspired them as a personal inspiration to me. On top of that, this guy is absolutely savage, easily one of the most savage men I've ever met in my life, and brings a lot of wisdom to the table, a lot of insight in the world as a man. Richard Grannon, oh, I love Richard Grannon. Richard, no homo to Richard, he's probably watching this. Richard is such a badass that he is a speaker who other speakers follow, and he's a leader of them even. An amazing man and has massive respect from everyone he's ever met at the events starting last year. He was the kind of the dark horse, the surprise speaker that ever caught everyone off guard. I would think Coach Greg Adams needs no introduction here on the channel. He was in the Redman group with me earlier this year. Big show. It's got a lot of viewership, stuff like that. He's blowing up on YouTube himself. He's got, I think, 140,000 plus subscribers now across all his channels. Focuses on men's issues, feminism. He wrote a whole book actually called De-Evolution on feminism, MGTOW, and things like that. He's easily one of the most requested speakers I've had this year, Coach Greg Adams, and we got him. He'll be there. He'll also be at the Patriarch Edition speaking and the 22 convention. So he's one of the few speakers doing all 3 events, not just 1 or 2 of them. Fucking badass. Of course, we'll have AJ Cortez, Mr. Chad Zilla himself, alumni speaker of the convention, infamously pissed off about 50 million women on Twitter by telling them how to be beautiful. I think starting with "don't be fat." As you can imagine, they didn't appreciate that and they went nuts on him, which is pretty funny to watch. But an amazing guy, a lot of insight, not just trolling women or stuff like that, but very very masculine young man, very smart, very wise. Ed Lattimore, I think would need no introduction here as well. He has a big speech he gave at our conventions a couple times before, but the 2018 one, his first one, took off. It's got about 140,000 views now. And Ed's just an amazing guy. Very good at condensing a lot of wisdom into short little sound bites for Twitter, but really genuine, positive wisdom. And a lot of jokes too on coffee, cocaine, shit like that. But on top of that, he's also a retired heavyweight fighter. So Ed is a fucking very calm but very serious, badass dude. You'll like him a lot. Pat Stedman, he has a speech that came out recently at the event. It's got about 20,000 views, taken off pretty fast. And I think Pat is very underrated in the manosphere. He's a guy who has a very deep, integrated understanding of men and women. And for new guys, it kind of goes over the head sometimes, but eventually it won't. I love reading his newsletters. Pat Stedman has one of the only newsletters in the world that I read consistently. I hate fucking getting emails from people, but Pat's I like getting and I read them. Tanner Guzzi, the family man of family men himself. He's actually a style expert as well. That's what he's most, I think, well known for. But a guy who absolutely lives on his convictions to the bone. And I admire that and respect that so much. And he's spoken many times before the convention. He started speaking at our event in 2016, a long time ago now. He's actually a veteran ambassador speaker, and he's also the keynote speaker, the main speaker, the chief patriarch, we call him, of the Patriarch Edition event going on this year, co-occurring at the same time as this event that he's also speaking at. So he's doubling up here. Steve Burley, you guys probably know him, big YouTuber. He's got over 80,000 followers on YouTube. He hosts a lot of videos from Janice Fimengo, amazing woman. And Steve's a badass, man. When I first saw him on YouTube, I didn't quite know what to make of him. But the more I watch his videos and see his tweets, the more I love this guy. Super fucking savage. Anything you want to see, criticizing feminism, communism, all this crap. Defending men, advocating for men. Steve's killing it, man. Amazing channel. I love his videos. You got to go watch him. He'll be there, and you'll be able to meet him now. Of course, I think you guys need no introduction to AMS, Alpha Male Strategies. Him and Coach Greg Adams by far been the most requested speakers over the past probably 6-12 months on the channel. You guys hit me up on the community tab and stuff like that to get these kind of speakers and the comments and all that stuff. I read those. I would say at least 80% of them I see. So we got AMS. We actually talked on the phone the other night about 1 a.m., super late phone call. And he's excited, man, ready to roll. And he'll be at the event. And I don't know if he's done events before, but if he hasn't, this will be the first time in the world you have a chance to meet him and thank him if his work and his videos have helped you as a man. And I imagine they have. I don't know how big his channel is because the subscriber count's not shown, But as far as I know, it's fucking huge. And he's got millions and millions of views, even more than 21 Studios. So there's your chance, boys. You can meet not only Steve Burley and all these other guys, but Coach AMS as well, Alpha Male Strategies. Boom. The event keeps going, keeps growing. We got Jack Murphy coming back to the event, author of Democrat to Deplorable, the veteran, legendary Socrates. He's spoken at the convention longer than anyone but me at this point. He's been speaking since 2011, I think. A lot of speeches, a lot of good content. Great man. A great guy for learning about relationships. He's the guy who really taught me at a deep level to care about relationships and take them seriously, whether it's 6 months or 6 years or even beyond that. So this is the guy to go to for that. Steve, the motherfucking Dean Williams, as you guys know him. He spoke in the convention starting last year in 2019, but he spoke at all 3 events. One of the few speakers to do that. You guys probably know him from the Red Line and things like that. He has his own show, The Man Mindset, all kinds of stuff on YouTube. Ivan Throne. Ivan's actually the only deaf speaker we've ever had at the event. An amazing, insightful guy. He's been speaking since 2017, actually. And we'll have more of his speeches up pretty soon from 2019 and 2018. Also, Coach EO, Everett Overton. This one was recommended to me strongly by George Bruno and Tony Bruno. And I'm talking to him for a little while now. I'm very excited to have him at the event. I know a lot of you, his channel's still growing, so it's still kind of new. But he's been killing it on YouTube, and he's got the trust and recommendation of guys that I respect 100%. And finally, here we got Roman McClay on the list right now. Roman is the author of Sanction the Book, easily one of the hottest books in the manosphere over the past year. Every guy I know and respect in the manosphere has been reading this book and telling me to read it. I did pick it up a little while ago, and I will be reading it at some point soon. I look forward to it. But his savage author, absolutely fucking savage from what I understand. Like everyone who reads it is just like, holy fuck, read this book immediately. So looking forward to meeting Roman and Coach EO myself. Never met them before. They're brand new. Fresh meat for the 21 convention. We do have actually more speakers beyond that invited to the event, and that will confirm at some point soon. I'm not going to drop too many names, give away too many surprises, but I'll tell you right now that I have invited, and I hope to confirm DDJ from the Redman Group and Miss Andrew today. And I've also invited, of course, Terrence Pop from YouTube, big YouTube channel. He's got 100 and something thousand, big channel. Redonkulous is the name of the channel. Check it out. So God willing, we'll have both DDJ and Terrence Pop at the event, and more speakers beyond that. We actually have like another probably 20 plus speakers at the event, 21 Summit, because they're speaking alongside other events. We'll get into here in a second. But these are the ones dedicated to this event. And you get to meet all of them, shake their hands. I mean, if you're smart, man, you stay at the hotel, you stay like on site where the convention's at, and you actually, have coffee in the morning with these guys, just walking around, man. I mean, you can go, where else in the world can you go but 21 convention and have for free, just hang out and have coffee or a drink or a cigar with Richard Grannon or Coach Greg Adams, Elliott Hulse? Nowhere but 21 convention. We'll go through the page a little more, but again, link in the description to get tickets to the event, learn more about it, get in the VIP list, everything like that. So going through just a bit more here. Testimonials, you can check out what speakers and other people have been saying about the event. There's some dope ass images we had made showing off some of the best quotes from the speakers. George Bruno here, Elliott, Mike Cernovich was at the event last year, Jack Donovan. Jack Donovan will not be speaking at this event, but he's going to be there and he's going to attend the whole conference. So he'll be able to be there. If you want to meet him, hang out with him, shake his hand, talk to him, ask advice. He'll be there for you to do that. He announced that on his Instagram yesterday, I think. This is actually what's included with your ticket. You'll actually get some soap donated by Tactical Soap, Scott Carr, the founder of the company. So fuck yeah, free Tactical Soap. It's got pheromones in it and they're fucking badass. You've seen me do commercials probably with that. And if you haven't, you're in for a surprise. So all the things included here, basically you get full access with your ticket, regular ticket to the event. You also get a dinner with the speakers and the other attendees. Your food's included. And if you have a VIP ticket, not just a regular ticket, the VIPs also get open bar and other bonuses, things like that. Your hotel is not included with a regular ticket. So you got to buy your own hotel. We got you a discount if you stay at the hotel through the group block with the management and stuff. But if you have a VIP ticket, your hotel is included with your ticket. So there you go. And you get a free bonus access to other things like that. Meet and greet, farewell party, little things like that. You get appetizers, little drinks and stuff. But on top of that, all tickets, regular ticket and your VIP ticket, you get a 1-year membership at 21 University to watch all the videos early and ad-free before they go on YouTube. So you get all the videos. Most conferences don't do that. They charge you for like a DVD set or like a course, it's like $400 or some shit. We include it. So I build it into one product, keep it simple. You buy a ticket, you get the videos, boom. And of course, even later, they go on YouTube. You guys watch here on the channel with ads and stuff like that, previews and all that. So another thing that's really important about the event, you guys don't really see this because we don't record it. Since 2019, we've been doing the first event last year, the Patriarch event back in the spring. We did 3 last year events. We do exclusive workshops. So recently, you might have seen Stefan Molyneux's workshop. That was the one workshop we recorded at Stefan Molyneux's request. The other ones we don't. And we don't do that for a reason. We don't record the workshops because we want to make them exclusive for the attendees. We want to improve the benefit of being at the workshop itself and talking to the speakers. So what does that mean? You can see Elliott Hulse here doing a workshop with the guys, about 25, 30 guys. We limit each workshop, by the way. Workshop. Can't even talk tonight. But we limit each workshop. That way it keeps it smaller, more focused. And you can have more basically attention with the speaker for like 2 hours. It's fucking awesome. So normally this would cost a shit ton of money if it was even available to talk to Elliott like this. But Elliott did a workshop with these guys. I forget what the topic of this one was. I think it was fatherhood and things like that, things along that nature. But each speaker, they do this. They volunteer their time, man, to do this. They donate their time. There's actually Rich Graham is a retired Navy SEAL, SEAL Team 10, training hand-to-hand combat with these guys, teaching the attendees how to do stuff. It's fucking badass. And again, they're not recorded, so they're exclusive. And the main reason we do that again is not only to give a huge benefit to the attendees, but to make it basically censorship free. So when the speakers speak, they could say whatever they want. I tell them that. Say whatever you want. I'm not going to here to fucking dictate what you say, except don't get us kicked off YouTube. So what does that mean? That means when a speaker talks to you guys on a speech, they're moderating what they say at least a little bit, sometimes a lot, depending on what they want to say. But they don't want to get the speech kicked off YouTube, obviously, which happens all the fucking time now. So the workshops, because they're not recording them, they can say whatever they want. There's no YouTube, there's no video, there's no audio, there's no nothing. And also, you'll just notice too that the guys, any photos you take of you are blurred out. So your privacy, we do their best to guarantee it, to protect it, to guard it. On top of that too, though, since there's no video and audio recording of you, the attendee, when you ask a speaker a question in these workshops, YouTube and the world are not going to see it. They're not going to hear it. There's not going to be 800,000 people on a video hearing about your life or something like that. Maybe the guys in the room, 10, 20, 30 guys, that's about it. So it's a lot more private. It's a lot more intimate. And you can really work through some sticking points you have in your life as a man, whatever it is, man, with women, with a relationship, with your kids, with your family, with just masculinity, with your career, like whatever you got going on, you can work it out with these guys and they'll help you the best they can. This is Ed Lattimore here, the heavyweight fighter I showed you guys earlier, speaking again, and AJ Cortez doing a co-workshop together in Poland at our convention last year. And this here was Goldman Unleashed last year, a speaker for our convention since 2017, doing a workshop on street game and camera game, picking up women on the street, what I've seen him do. It's fucking badass. This here is a little section on 21 Summit itself. So like I said, it's the first time ever we've done this. It's huge, a huge deal. And I'm looking forward to the challenge. So we got the main event here that we're going through, the 21 Convention main event, Orlando 1st to 4th, 2020. At the same time, there'll be another conference going on, same venue, same weekend, October 1st to 4th. That's the second Patriarch edition of the 21 Convention. And that basically is 21 Convention, but has a much stronger focus on fathers, fatherhood, and family. There's a little bit of that, in the main 21 Convention, but not a lot. It's a much broader focus for all men. If you're over 18, up to, 67 years old, whatever, man, I don't care. It's for all men. But the Patriarch edition is much more focused on fathers and fatherhood. You don't have to be a father to attend. You just have to be a man. You can't be a woman. But if you're a man, you're welcome to come out. But most guys who attend are already fathers. If not, they are like married and they want to be fathers like pretty soon. So that's the difference between the two events. If you have a VIP ticket to either event, you can go to both events. So that's pretty cool too. So if you want to go hop back and forth between the speeches and shit like that, a VIP ticket will allow you to do that no matter what. There will be a separate upgrade if you don't want to do VIP and you just want to hop between the events without the other VIP benefits. But pretty much the VIP is the easiest way to do it. Plus your VIP gets you your hotel. It gets you another dinner with the speakers. It's very private. Gets you open bar. Gets you front row seating. All kinds of cool shit. You'll see it when you check out if you want to get VIP. Finally, there's a third event going on at the same time. That's the 22 Convention, of course, Make Women Great Again. Men can't go to that, so it'll be the same venue. You'll see the women go into their conference, but you can't go to it. And vice versa, they can't go to the men's event. So that's going on at the same time. A lot of the same speakers, hence I wanted to list it here and kind of demonstrate or show, exemplify what we're doing. But it's for women only. The events will be separate, so each conference room is its own event. And then a lot of the men, of course, are going to go to back and forth between these events. For the women, though, and even the dinners will be combined. The VIP dinner will be the same for the two events together, and the Heroes dinner will be combined, but it's men only. So for the women, they're going to have their own stuff, except I think on Sunday night, the farewell party, like the last night when the convention's done and all that, that's when we'll have everyone together. There'll be like drinks, like appetizers, like cigars and shit out at the pool. So that'd be kind of like a meetup where everyone gets together. But until then, it's all separate. I think it's important for men to have their own space. I don't want women getting involved in what we do, unless it's on purpose and stuff like that, and vice versa. I don't want men snooping around, the 22 convention, seeing what's going on. I want the women to have a full mansplaining experience from the speakers, and we got to separate to do that. So that's what's going on here. It's a big deal, man. We've never done a 21 Summit before. I'm fucking pumped. It's gonna be fucking awesome. I can't wait. We got about 78 days to go. Here's actually on the page where you can click through to check out the Patriarch Edition. Same, of course, for the 22 convention, first time ever. Location is Orlando, Florida, of course, our founding city. Founded here, started building it in 2006. First event was in July 2007. And the venue actually is private this year. So I never announced it anyway. Just I don't want people protesting and harassing or shit. But this year, for the first time ever, I'm not even telling attendees until the last minute. So if you actually have a ticket, that's the only way you get the venue. And you don't get it until 72 hours before the event starts. The reason I'm doing that is because we've had feminists fucking hitting us up all year, trying to find the venue. They're calling up hotels and shit in Orlando. They're fucking crazy. They're trying to get Planned Parenthood involved, all kinds of fucking shit to fuck up our shit. So fuck them. So what we're doing is basically tighter OPSEC. And what that means is nobody gets a venue. The speakers get it, I'll get it, my staff gets it. Even attendees, though, they don't get it till the last minute. And the reason I'm doing that is because the main goal, I think, of the feminists and these fucking bitchy idiots, they want to fuck up the event by calling up the management and harassing them and telling them all kinds of, bullshit, defamation, lies and shit. Misogynist this, sexist this, blah, 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 this bullshit. So the hotel, we've used them before. They're not going to cancel us no matter what. Everybody talk to them. But I don't want them getting bitched at anyway by people calling the phone up all day like fucking crazy people. So the way to do that is just to hide the venue and nobody gets it. So you can still book a hotel. You do that through us. You actually email us once you buy a ticket, and we'll forward your information to the hotel. And you don't got to pay for it until you show up, unless you have a VIP ticket, and in which case we pay for it. But if you're a regular attendee with a regular ticket, bring a friend or whatever, you guys just send us what dates you want, Wednesday night through Sunday or something like that. We forward it to the hotel. You choose your room type, what all that stuff, and we send it to them. You show up, boom, pay for it, ready to go. Just like a regular hotel guest, basically. And again, though, you will get the venue at the last minute, 72 hours about before the event starts. And that way feminists can't fuck our shit up. So fuck them. So it's more little information here, stuff like that. That's about it, guys. This is a demonstration, kind of mock schedule from past events. The schedule is masculine, of course. And some more bonuses down here. Like I mentioned, you get a 1-year pass that's valued at $200, usually cost. So you get that included with your ticket. It's pretty badass. You get access to the Heroes Dinner. The food's included for everyone, not just VIP, but everyone. But VIP get open bar, so that's pretty badass. It's actually me and Cobra Tate in Poland, cigars and shit. Cigars not included unless Ivan Throne brings them. Sometimes he does. And you get free access as well to the Ambassador Party, which was founded by Socrates actually a long time ago. That's Hunter Drew and Ivan arm wrestling. And you get access to the Red Man Group Live. We film live episodes like a TV show at the events. So that's included with your ticket, no matter what ticket you have. Some frequently asked questions, blah, blah, blah. That's about it, guys. It's been, I don't know how many minutes now, but I don't want to ramble too long. I appreciate your time. I hope to see you at the event. Again, it's going to be fucking awesome, man. The speaking list is out of this world. It's going to keep getting better and better as the event gets closer, and I talk to more speakers and confirm things, work out all the details and shit like that. A lot of guys on the table, man, not just Terrence Pop and DDJ, which are two big guys anyway, but even beyond that. So I hope see you guys there. It's an event of a lifetime. This year's been wild as fuck, but I think you owe it to yourself to come out to the event and have a great fucking time, man. If you got questions, leave a comment under the video. I'll be look at it myself, see if I can answer it. You can also, of course, there's a contact button on the page towards the bottom, right here. Boom. You can actually text us at this number, give us a call, or you can email us. We'll get back to you with whatever details and information you want to know. And hope to see you there, man. Like again, it's been a wild year, but you need to come on out and have a good time and get your ticket fast too. The Bring Your Friend free deal will end this July at the end of the month. So I hope to see you guys there, and I look forward to, if you do come out, I'll shake your hand personally and get to know you a little bit. I'm not just a face on the internet. I'm a real human being like you. And same with the speakers, man. This is Goldman here, all these guys. So I look forward to meeting you, having a good time, and making men great again, making women great again too. Fuck yeah. Peace out. See you guys there.